My family first, they the why I started. Pain, passion, poetry, awesome artists. If your business I believe in, pull up on me. If God has blessed your life, give you true testimony. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing? So, this is Fab TV. I know we've been gone a couple years, and I just want to say I'm sorry, but we are back. You know, I had to do a lot of soul searching. Just had to make sure the direction that we wanted to take Fab TV longevity was in the right direction, and I had the right team behind the vision. And so we're back. This is Fab TV. Right now we have two of the stars for Family First. They in the building. Angel, can you say what up to the world?
What up?
Yeah, they right over there. That a world right there. Yeah. Cam, can you say what's up to the world?
What's up, world? What's up, y'all?
Already. And my special co-host guest tonight, this is what we're going to do, you guys. Every week when I have someone on for Family First, the kids, awesome artists, business I believe in, true testimony, I'll have a guest co-host come speak with us, and you guys can call in. You can ask questions. We'll be talking about what the guest co-host has going on in their life, and they'll give us their opinion. Their opinion on the show. And so the guest host for this week is the one, the only Miss Tara Fuller. How you doing, Miss Tara?
I'm good, thank you.
Already.
The one, the only.
The one, the only.
I don't know about that.
You know, only.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? So I just want to say thank you for coming in and blessing us. I know you're a very busy woman. We're going to get into a game that we play. Okay. It's called I Am. And so the kids and myself are going to ask you some questions. Okay. And then you're going to... Are you hitting no gang signs, son? What's going on? Lord have mercy. So we're going to be asking you about the game, and then pertaining to the game, then you're going to elaborate on what it means to you as far as that topic.
Sure thing.
Okay?
Right.
So, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I just want to say shout out to my team, Villa Cooler. We here at Villa Cooler Studio in the South. Man, these guys are great. You know what I'm talking about? And this is my team, man. If y'all need anything as far as studio time, photo, videos, I mean, whatever. VillaCoolerRadio.com, Villa Cooler, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. That's my team, man. Let's get into this Family First edition. You guys, do y'all remember what we talking about?
Yes, sir.
What are we talking about on this Family First edition?
We talking about a game.
No. We ain't playing no games. We gonna play the game later. Right now we talking about school. So we'll get into them games later. But when we talking about school, we ain't playing no games. You hear me? Already. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned in after the show, the Family First. We're gonna get into some questions, some Q&A with Miss Tara Fuller, and you guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Go get it. So, I'm here at Tucker's. I'm, finna talk to the kids about a very important subject. School, right? It's the new year. We got the kids coming back for the new year. Hey, how y'all doing? We got the kids coming back for the new year. About to get it. Cameron, Angel, Ayana's not here right now. My oldest daughter, she's out of school. Love you, baby. But we finna talk about, see what's on their mind. I definitely want to make sure that I always stay in touch with my kids. Dealing with mental illnesses and things of that nature. Sometimes you don't know what's on your mind or on the kids' minds until you talk to them. You gotta know, hey, This is the goal. What are your goals? This is my goal for you. What are your goals for yourself? You know, and then how do you achieve those goals? You know, what's your definition of bullying? What's your definition of school? What's your definition of greatness? You know, who are you and what do you want to be in life? You know, that's what I'm on with these kids. You know, it takes a village to raise a child, but you got to start young, man. So we finna talk about something very, very important. School. Yeah, we finna go eat some food and, you know, grub down a little bit. But, you know, while I'm really here is I'm finna get in their business a little bit. I'm finna see what's going on about school. See what their thought process is. You know, we haven't talked about school yet as far as, you know, bullying and peer pressure and, you know, what are your goals and things of that nature for this year. So we finna get into it a little bit, you know. But before we get into that, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this food we're about to receive. Pray for everyone who doesn't have anything to eat right now. May this food nourish our bodies, minds, hearts, and souls. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Ooh, I'm ready. You want ketchup? You want a ketchup? So yeah, so you know, we're about to come back, start back up. Y'all ready? Huh? Everybody, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, sit down, you going to the 6th grade next year, right? You going to the 5th grade next year, right? So you in the 5th, you in the 4th. So when I went to middle school, oh my God, I'm telling you, it was a whole different experience. Like middle school, it was like, I walked in there and then I had the older kids, like the 7th graders, the 8th graders, and they was like, oh my God, you know, he's so handsome, you know, and the swag, you know, they was like, oh my God, you know, but now it's just a different experience. But, you know, what I know with school, I know school sometimes can be challenging, you know, especially when you may have different teachers. And then you have, you know, different classmates and stuff, try to meet different. But see, the good thing about it is that you have the same friends. I mean, you might meet new friends, but, you know, when I teach y'all, don't switch up your friends. Keep your friends and grow with those friends, you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, this chicken, the texture, tender taste, that's a lot of teeth. But yeah, this chicken, say man, this chicken off the shape. So, what do you think your biggest challenge is going to be this year at school?
Well, it's going to be to like, when I'm going to make new friends, make the teachers happy, because I want to get good grades and I want to be the best student I can be, and I also want to get A's.
Okay, so what do you think will be the biggest challenge while you're in school, in the class? What do you think the biggest challenge will be?
I think I'm gonna try to like make sure that I don't get in trouble by the teacher.
All right, so what do you think your challenge will be, the biggest challenge? Okay, so do you know what book you want to read? Not yet? Oh, okay. So they want to be quiet now. And any other time, Cam, you know, Angel, you know, anytime they extra loud and tell them, say, y'all, be quiet. Oh, you want to be quiet now? We talking about school. Oh, okay. Dad done brought up that school. Yeah, that 6-letter word, huh? Yeah. Okay, you don't want to talk no more. Well, I remember that, because y'all were at the same school. Now you go to Austin. Now you go to B.J. Smith. And so, you know what? You gotta leave a stain wherever you at. Cause like I can go back to B.J. Smith right now, and kids be like, "Oh, you're Cameron's dad. Oh my God, Cameron, how's Cameron doing?" You know what I'm saying? Like you leave a stain on people. People remember you. They start talking about you 5, 10 years from now. You know, good man, that dude was cool, man. You know, so that's what's up, man. Told y'all about that chicken. You see me? You see me? What's your definition of a peer?
Well, basically it would be like a friend, but you gotta trust them first. You gotta make sure that make sure that they're the right person and not just somebody that's trying to just like get your number.
Yeah, because everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. For real, man. What do you think your biggest challenge is gonna be? Huh? Why are your elbows on the table? Stop, I mean, that's not how we do it. Home training. Get your elbows off the table. Get your elbows off the table. No, I don't mind if you prop them up. Just all the elbows on the table and all that, we don't do that. What is this? Out here on the table? Elbows all on the table? Come on, man. Get your elbows off the table. You eating your meal, we all as a family, we here at the restaurant, use the elbow table here. I ain't talking about a table here. I'm talking about a table here. You know what I'm saying? Elbows. Come on, man. You know your grandmama and them told you better and taught you better than that, boy. You know that. Let Miss Carter, mama, catch it. Okay? Let me go. What do you think your STAR test? You think that's gonna be hard? But you didn't take it last year, right? You took it last year?
Yes, okay. She was in 3rd grade.
Yeah. So you took it last year, but do you have to take it every year?
Yeah. You don't take it like through 1st through 2nd, but you start in 3rd, so you're gonna take it later on. You even take it in high school.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you take it all the way to high school.
So, you know, man, back in my days, we didn't have all these tests that these kids are taking every year. You know, there's just too many tests. I understand knowledge is power. I understand, you know, you want to make sure that they stay on their A game at all times, and you know, but it just seems like it's a little too much. What we have? TAS, SAT. I mean, you know, that was it. I mean, it was just too much going on. But I guess I'm gonna have to follow up and get up on my. I guess I'm lacking. I mean, all these tests every year. Lord have mercy. See, they have different tests, like TAS tests and all this. They had different tests when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? And so we had to have, you know, the SATs and, you know, the ABCs and the BBDs and, you know, it's all kind of letters out here, man, you know. But, yeah, so just got to be great. You know, whatever you do, you got to be great at it, okay? Make sure that you see it, believe it, go get it, okay? So y'all still jamming that old town road? That's your favorite song on the radio, ain't it? Oh my God. And when I take my money, you know, hotel room. Yeah. What's your favorite song, Kim?
This song called Pop Out by G. It's good. I like that song.
One of them youngsters out there. Give me this. One of them youngsters out there. Them youngsters doing their thing. Well, how it go?
Like, Pop Out.
Oh, yeah, why people do that when they don't know the words to the song?
I don't know, it should be like something.
Right.
In your song.
Why are we known for doing that? Hey, don't get me wrong. You know, I like a lot of these young artists. You know, some of these guys, you know, that I hear, I can't really understand them. You know, but you know, we call them mumble rappers. You know, but you know, and the guy that's you know with Camp, you know, I don't know. You know, but the thing about it is that, you know, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a moment, but it might not be what I would, you know, go to the club, do my thing, too. What's up? You know, I might not do that to that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, when I was growing up, you know, I'm still, you know, Tupac and Scarface and Bun B, A-Body, you know, I mean, oh, I hope they ain't tell my age too much.
Yeah, if y'all don't know the song, don't sing it.
Right.
My sister said that, but she always sings the song.
Right. Oh, this chicken is good. It's always good at Tucker. They got another location on Pioneer, I think. He said his cousin or something. Oh, I like it over here a little better. Try that over there.
Oh, I heard y'all got some good chicken.
Right. For real, for real. I don't know. I was watching. Insecure. Y'all, Issa, man, it's a little rated R. Y'all don't know nothing about Insecure, but I watched Insecure for the first couple seasons, and I don't know if it's on. I gotta ask D.
I heard something about Insecure. My sister was like, she watched that, and she said it's related to grownish.
It's related to grownish?
That's what she said.
Isn't grownish a TV show? Oh no, that's Blackish.
Yeah.
Grownish. So she is related to grown stuff, is what she's saying? Grown ups?
Yeah, like it was basically based off of Blackish, but like it was like when she was like something. It was like where the girl was grown, and her dad was still in the TV show. That was like the only person that was.
What does that have to do with Insecure? I mean, like,
I don't know, my sister said something about that.
Well, yeah. That ain't got nothing to do.
What's
That ain't got. What you mean your sister know about Insecure? Like, what? How old is your sister? What? She is rated R. I think. You know, I mean, they do some stuff, but you know, you know what? I gotta start watching these kids. What's y'all watching these days? What's your favorite show? I'm wrong.
It's good.
Oh my goodness. I'm about SpongeBob. You still on SpongeBob? No, I mean, I know some grown-ups that like SpongeBob, so I know some grown-ups that really like SpongeBob. I know some of my beard. Chicken crumbs. You know, y'all ladies gotta take care of me. You know, I tell D, hey, king status, boss, take care of me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so you know, beard game on point. You know what I'm talking about? You know, that's a beard game. You know. What's your favorite show right now? What you watching? I can't hear you. What? Full House? Can you? There's a napkin there. You all in the hand. What's going on with y'all today? So, Full House. Oh, you talking about the show with the Caucasians?
From Nickelodeon.
Okay, so yeah, I see. That was when I was growing up. That was like, son, you got crumbs. I know it go hard. You got crumbs all over on your chin and stuff. You know, yeah. But yeah, Nickelodeon. Well, I don't know if it came on Nickelodeon, but it was a show. It was a show that Full House when I was a little boy, and it was a show that came out. It was real good, but I don't know how long. You probably watching reruns, of course, because when I was younger, then I think it went off at a certain time, so you probably watching reruns. Yeah, but that was a good show. You know what was a good show? Family Matters.
Oh, you watched that?
You don't know nothing about Family Matters, bro.
Steve Urkel?
What? You don't get your Steve Urkel looking. And it's just so juicy and tender. Ooh, man, hold up, man. Ooh, you know, they might need to cut me a check or something. I can promote for this right here. I can do something with this right here, man. I can do something for y'all, man. I let your boy, man. Wait. So let me ask you this. If somebody asked you, you know, Angel Carter, what is the most valuable lesson that your dad has taught you? What would you say? Think ahead of the game. Okay, so what does that mean if they think ahead of the game? Thinking what? Thinking 2 steps ahead? Is that what you mean? So cause and effect, right? So thinking ahead. So if I do this, then this could happen. Right, it's thinking ahead of the game. Because life is just like a big game, like Tupac said. You just got, once you figure it out, it's like a maze. You figure it out, then that's when you start winning. Okay? That's a good one. That's a good one. What about yourself? What is the valuable lesson that your pops has taught you? So, I'm here at Tucker's. I'm, finna talk to the kids about a very important subject. School, right? It's the new year. We got the kids coming back for the new year. Hey, how y'all doing? We got the kids coming back for the new year. About to get it. Cameron, Angel, Ayana's not here right now. It's my oldest daughter. She's out of school. Love you, baby. But we finna talk about, see what's on their mind. I definitely want to make sure that I always stay in touch with my kids. Dealing with mental illnesses and things of that nature. Sometimes you don't know what's on your mind or on the kids' minds until you talk to them. You got to know, hey, this is the goal. What are your goals? This is my goal for you. What are your goals for yourself? And then how do you achieve those goals? What's your definition of bullying? What's your definition of school? What's your definition of greatness? Who are you and what do you want to be in life? That's what I'm on with these kids. It takes a village to raise a child, but you got to start young, man. So we finna talk about something very, very important. School. Yeah, we finna go eat some food and, grub down a little bit. But, why I'm really here is I'm finna get in their business a little bit. I'm finna see what's going on about school. See what their thought process is. We haven't talked about school yet as far as, bullying and peer pressure and, what are your goals and things of that nature for this year. So we finna get into it a little bit, But before we get I go to the school on Tuesday, Tara, and the teacher, Cameron's teacher, is waiting on me, right? And oh yeah, we finna get in your business, yeah. So she's waiting on me, and she says, "Hi, Mr. Carter, etc. This is what I have going on," and telling me about how Cameron half of his day was good, and the other half it wasn't so good, right? And so I'm the super dad. I'm at the PTA meetings. I'm at the events. So I told him I was gonna give him a little break before I went up there to the school to address any issues or situations. And so since we didn't already had an issue or situation, then I want to ask you, number one, as far as your kids, how many kids do you have? And out of all your kids, who is the one that you get that phone call and be like, oh, I know I'm gonna get that phone call?
Okay, so I am a mother of 5 kids. Okay, so we have 4 girls and 1 boy.
Wow.
So the age ranges are from 16, she'll be 17 next month, down to 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna just be completely honest. We don't have a lot of phone calls anymore, but if we did, it would be the 4-year-old.
Okay.
The 4-year-old is running the show. She is the boss.
And what's her name?
Ari.
Ari.
So I post her all the time, but Ari literally is the one that is telling the kids, y'all need to get ready to eat or clean up and do this and that and the other. And I said, oh my God, this is who I'm gonna get the phone calls for, because Ari thinks she's running the show.
Right.
But it used to be Iris, so it used to be our son.
Okay.
Basically, he's 8 right now.
Okay.
And he is in 2nd grade. He is super smart, but Ira has ADHD.
Okay.
So when we were younger, you talked about mental health.
Right.
And this is a topic that's really relevant in society, in the social climate right now as it relates to the African American community.
Right.
We were those parents, like, we gonna deal with our kid. We're not gonna go to the doctor and take him to do. And if we just kept getting those phone calls, we put strategies and structures in place. And basically, we had to come to a resolve. And for him, our resolve has resolved all the issues where he's the superstar kid now.
Wow, that's a blessing.
But I do just want to say, like what you said, in the Family First show, you talked about mental health in the African American community. I think that's something that I think we're diving into it now and having more discussions about it as Black people.
Right.
But it is really necessary for us to evaluate the mental health of our kids.
That's true. That's true. So, based on what you saw so far on the show, what do you have any questions or do you have any input that you will give the kids about school or anything as far as pertaining to this year?
Yes, I would. First of all, I love the fact that you are so involved with your kids as a
really?
Black man. So kudos to you. We just gonna clap it out for him. Real talk.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Real talk.
Thank the
man.
Lord. Oh, it's been a journey.
It's been a journey, but I know you. I've been knowing you for some years, and I've seen how active you are and proactive with your kids. But so as it relates to the show, what I would say to Angel is, Angel, look at me. Okay. What I want you to know is what I tell my girls often. Don't ever let anybody dictate to you who you can be. So what that means is you can be everything you ever imagine and more. And I want you to, you'll be able to look back and watch this when you get older. You're going to be a cycle breaker. You're going to break all the limitations and stereotypes that people put on you. So that means that you can succeed at everything you want to do. And nobody, no friend, no teacher can stop you. You're the only person that can get the knowledge and learn the things you need to learn to succeed. So make sure you keep that on your mind, okay?
Right on.
That's what I would say to Angel.
Right on.
And Cameron, I saw you were interacting with your dad and you talked about music. I am a big advocate for music. I used to rap back in the day, y'all.
Oh, did you?
What?
Give us 2 bars.
What?
Give us 2 bars. You know she the jack of all trades. Give us 2 bars, Tara.
She ain't go all the way.
He said I ain't going
No.
I'm not going to do I sing more so now.
Okay.
But,
talented.
You talk about the music. I want you to know that as a young Black man, you can be your own artist in every right. You can be a multi-talented artist. So I want you to focus on the rap that you like. Why don't you start coming up with your own to influence your own friends? Make sure you're putting out a positive message as a young Black boy. So I like the fact that you're passionate about music, and I think you could take that and you can use that for your own success.
Do y'all see why I wanted Miss Tara Fuller on the show, on the first show back? She's a queen, she's a motivator, and she can preach. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Won't he do it, y'all? Won't he do it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about, let's have a little fun. So on the show, already, I know you do. We gonna hear. Say, I'm gonna tell Vita to holler at you, her boys, cause you can't go 50-50 with no zeros. Okay? Yeah, we can't go 50-50 no zero. No. Okay. So we finna play a game, and it's called I Am. And so the kids are gonna ask a couple questions to Miss Fuller. I'm gonna ask her a question, and she, based on the 5 topics, the 5 names, she's going to say, I am blank, okay, after she hears what the kids and myself ask her. Who wants to go first? Angel, Cam? Okay, well, ladies first, boss lady. Excuse me.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
I am strong. I am restless. I am a teacher. I am.
Okay, now, Tara, before you answer that, your 5 choices are a mother, a wife, an author, a business owner, a faithful Christian. Okay, let's read that again, Angel, and I'm sorry, I should have gave her the answers. Read it one more time.
I am strong. I am restless. I am a teacher. I
am a mother.
Turn it over. Is that the answer?
yes.
Hey! Okay, Tara. Okay, 1 for 1. All smart and stuff.
She must have looked at him.
Okay. Cameron, it's your turn.
All right. I am a friend. I am a crutch. I am a soulmate.
I'm a wife.
Is that the answer?
That's the answer.
Hey, Tara, 2 for 2. Okay, you go, girl. You go. Okay, you go
told
get
y'all.
it. Okay, okay. So we got the next one, Angel. Your question.
I am focused. I am talented. I am a best soul.
What? Pronounce it.
I am a bestseller.
Okay.
I am an author.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Man.
Tara, you good at this.
You clap
You
too
good,
late.
girl. Okay. Cam, you next.
I am unity. I am the community. I am open. I am.
Yep. I am a business owner.
Ooh!
You got it right.
Hey, Cam, wipe her down, Cam. Wipe her down, man. She hot. She hot, man. Wipe her down, bro. Man, wipe her down. Ooh-wee. That's Miss Fuller. Wipe her down. Okay, well, last but not least, it's obvious it's only one answer, but anyway. I am a listener. Excuse me, I'm the one who messed up, and the kids got it right.
Everybody messed up in their life.
Oh, y'all just
trying.
gonna laugh at me like that.
Your son?
Just keep trying.
What you say? Tell him,
Dad,
Everybody messed up in their life. You just
Hold
gotta
on,
keep trying.
hold on. What'd you say, Cam?
Everybody messed up in their life. You just gotta keep trying.
That's right.
You know what? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna go get it. You right. My bad, bro. You right, son. Good job.
Dad,
Good
you
job.
gotta remember it in your brain.
That's right.
Well,
Wow.
look, we talking about school and brains and remembering, and if you mess up, go get it. Lord, won't he do it? Okay, so Tara, the last one. I am listening. I am spiritual. I am love.
I am a faithful believer.
Already.
Let's go.
That's what that is. 5 out of 5, you guys. Let's give Miss Tara Fuller a hand.
Good.
5 out of 5. So, real briefly, we're going to go back a little bit, Miss Tara, and I want to let the world know who you are, why I brought you in, and what you're doing. So, let's tackle a little bit. You told us that you are a mother, you have 5 kids. What does motherhood mean to you?
Oh man, motherhood means a lot to me. Being that a little bit of my backstory is I was a teen parent. Like I had a baby super young, and all the odds was against me. Actually, I even set some odds against myself. I was out there in the streets doing all kind of stuff, and then I accepted salvation through a divine intervention. But with that said, after being married and having several kids, I think that motherhood is about birthing. And for me, I talk about that a lot when I'm preaching and teaching, because I feel like that's exactly what God does in every believer. He's always planting something and cultivating and growing something, and he nurtures that thing, be it our emotional health, spiritual health, and physical health. That's exactly what a mom does. And motherhood is not something that you just fall into and know exactly what to do. It's a learning experience. Like each of my kids, I have to differentiate the way that I handle them, the way I deal with them, and like a bit of my, I guess what I always look at is I evaluate myself, and I'm just like, dang, what would I have wanted, and what did I get as a kid, and how can I be better, and how can I give them the very best of me? And sometimes I fail at that. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, I'm tired and I don't cook 5 days a week, but my kids are fed, they straight. I'm constantly feeding positivity into them, just reaffirming that they are important, and more than anything, that they're going to be successful by any means necessary. So motherhood, I think for me, has a lot to do with watching something grow. And like when you take care of a plant, you have to kind of look over that, and then as that plant gets in that stage where you can only water it at that point and watch it grow, you kind of have to release that.
Man,
That's what a
that
good
was a
mother sound like.
mouthful. What'd you say, Cam?
Thank you.
That's what a good mother sound like.
That is what a good mother sound like. You right, bro. You right, boy. You might be a charmer. Boy, hold on. Where's all this coming from? Hold on, Marcus. Hold on, Cam.
Man.
That boy there, open your shell up then. It's your show.
Okay.
What you mean? So, to tackle since we're talking about motherhood, let's talk about being a wife. And first of all, shouts out to my boy JR. Yeah, I'm talking about. We gonna catch one of them games again, dog. Yeah, I'm talking about. So, as a wife, what does being a good wife mean to you?
Oh man, a good wife means one being faithful, being somebody who can see beyond the physical realm, see into your husband's soul, paying attention to it, praying for him, uplifting him, trying to level him up as he level you up. You know, it's reciprocal. I really believe in reciprocity. It's a give take for everybody, so I don't feel like one person is on the pedestal all the time and one person is not. But honestly, healthy marriage is something that has to grow too. It's not just, oh man, this is an absolutely great marriage. But as a wife, I think for me the most valuable thing that I can give to my man is on my face, like in the face of God, about everything about him, being his helpmate in the sense where it's not like I'm, wearing a dress every day and I'm an at-home wife, but using my talents and my skills to fill the gaps for him, and then he does the same for me. It's just finding your lane with the two people that God joined together. I feel like whatever your strengths are, you should be using those and sowing those into your mate, and then vice versa.
Man, that is true. That is true. I'm not married to your cousin yet. One day we gonna get there. Hi, bye. But
hey, cousin.
Hey, you right. You right, man. You gotta pick each other up, man. Look and see what I'm lacking on and help me out. And one thing that my lady does good, she won't tell me and boost my head up all the time. Oh, you got that right. You doing that right. She gonna tell me, nah, you ain't doing that right. Nah, you don't got that. She gonna be straight up. And that's what I love about her, So let's get into the book. So you wrote a book, right? And can you tell us what the name of the book is, what it's about, and how can people purchase your book?
Sure thing. Okay, so the book is called The Afflicted Advantage, a precursor to your promise. So this book literally shines the light on the point of why we suffer beyond Jesus did. Like, don't nobody want to hear that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're going beyond surface paradigms to really understand, why did I have to go through those struggles, be it when I was a child or even now, and learning how to revolutionize our perspective about our struggles and use those as the driving force to step over into destiny. And so that was birthed out of my own, I grew up, you talk about my cousin, like we grew up and we've had some experience just like everybody else. Everybody got their own story. But like 3 years ago, we found ourselves, I lost my job. My husband has always been a hard worker. And we found ourselves like classified as homeless with 5 kids. We had been stable, and he was at a place where he was dealing with some things emotionally. My daughter was, and I felt super lost. As a minister in Christ, I was like, God, is it me? Like, what's up with this cycle of loss? We was working like 16, 17 hours a day, tried to start a business that failed. And I remember, I will never forget, this is where the book was birthed. I looked in the mirror, just, you know how you try to, well, as you wouldn't know as a woman, but women, we try to, wouldn't know about that. Nah. But we try to keep everything together all the time. But I felt myself breaking down internally, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, God, is it me? Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get a breakthrough? I done applied for all these jobs, I done did all this stuff, and it feel like I can't get a breakthrough. It's something wrong with me. And I heard the Spirit of the Lord say, no, this is your Joseph season. And so for some people don't know that story, but Joseph, this is a man who was favored by God. The Bible says that literally God gave him a dream, and that one dream caused his brothers to hate on him. They plotted to kill him. They literally sold him into slavery. The man worked as a slave. He ended up going to jail, being accused for something that he didn't do. And in spite of all those challenges, he ended up crossing over into a promise that literally shifted his whole family and a whole nation into natural abundance, financially, spiritual abundance. But when you look at his story in the book, I say, have you ever experienced a moment where you feel like God gave you a dream that turns into an absolute nightmare? Because that's what happened with Joseph. Have you ever had that experience where you trying to go get it for your family because of your personal struggles, because you don't want to see your kids experience the same things you experience. You don't want them to have to go through those cycles, but it's like you got so many roadblocks, but you got a vision. But it seems like, what is up? Like, this vision isn't come together. In the book, we talk about those challenges and how to really dive deep and take them in and use it to propel us into destiny like never before.
Yep.
I am Joseph, but I'm not your slave. Okay.
Come on.
Say,
good
you know
to be
what,
true.
Tara, that everything that you just said, it was so powerful. Like, this is what you're speaking on in the book?
Yes.
Oh my
and
God.
Slavery.
Oh,
Obviously,
man.
we're not in chains, but sometimes we're enslaved to depression.
Right.
Sometimes we're enslaved to our own attitudes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're enslaved to our own opinions,
Right.
which is have you ever met somebody that was narcissistic?
Right.
A lot of that stems from early hurt that was unresolved, which is why I wrote the book, so that we can really understand at the core, why does God allow suffering? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not that we get it. We have two types: suffering that we just put on our own selves, but in that, God is still good.
Right.
I mean,
All the time.
and I'm talking about, I done been in times where I put myself in harm's way out there in these streets. I was in them streets.
Yeah.
Tough, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. Put myself in harm's way, and God's grace was still there. So I don't think God is measuring it. I just think he wants us to understand how to, I felt like I had to become one with every experience, and I had to romance that thing.
Right.
I had to literally embrace it, and I used that as the driving
Yep.
force to get an associate's. I ended up getting an associate's degree in IT, a field that I didn't know anything about, in like a year and 4 months.
Wow.
Working full time, 5 kids, wrote a book. Our family moved. My husband got promoted. Wrote a book, opened a couple of businesses, have a nonprofit. But it's all because of that revelation that every affliction I face, even what I went through as a child, I wouldn't take nothing back from it. It's my advantage. It's not my downfall. It's my advantage. It's the way that I perceive my problems
Right.
that determines my destiny.
Right. It's your thought process. It's not what you've been through, is where you're going.
Absolutely.
So how can we purchase the book?
So it's out on Amazon right now. So if you just go to Amazon and type in The Afflicted Advantage, you'll see it. Author name is Tara Fuller, myself. So y'all go and get that for me, and you know, get it as a gift. If you don't know if it's for you, gift it to someone.
Already. Give this to somebody. So let me ask you this. You currently just started a business. You're a co-owner, and if you don't mind, tell us who your partner is and what's the
Yes.
name of the business.
Yes.
Where is it located, and what is the business about?
Sure thing. So my cousin and I, Laditra Balfour, she's on Facebook, and I tagged her on my page. Amazing person. We just launched a co-working space / venue in Mesquite called Luminous. So that means shine. That's what we're trying to do. What we want to do is be a hub for small businesses and side hustlers to transition from trying to make it to helping those people make the right connections with other businesses, leverage community resources. We'll have Wi-Fi in there. People you can pay a membership and you'll be able to come in. We'll have a coffee bar. I mean, it's our own. It's for our people all across the globe. It's going to be a diverse environment, but we're promoting success as it relates to small businesses. We want people to be able to come in and network and meet people from all sorts of industries.
Okay.
and make those connections.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yes, Lord.
yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Lord, because
Yup.
that's who the praises go to.
That's
so
right.
are you guys open right now? When are you opening? If you're not, what?
Yes. So we just got the space. So we're in the design phase right now.
Okay.
Our target grand opening date is October 1st, but we are booking early. We've been getting a lot of traction because people see that the space is super nice. So if you want to, inquire about it or even see the space as we design it, feel free to DM me or send us an email at explorelumines@gmail.com.
And how do you spell luminous?
It's LUMINESCE.
And do you have a direct contact number that people can reach you at?
No, we
or
don't
just
have
the email?
just the email or Instagram. We on Instagram we're Luminous Co-working Venue.
Okay. So if I want to know more about the co-working and more about if I have an event I want to throw, just reach out to you guys.
Yes.
And then you guys will let me know what's going on.
Yes, and on Facebook you can go to T Fuller TEEFULLER or Laditra Balfour. I'm gonna make a post about it.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Man, wow. You, Tara, have said a mouthful today. You know, one thing about you, I remember when I first met you, I met you a long time ago, you know, because I've been knowing my lady for a long time. But when I really first sat down and talked to you was, do you remember when y'all had that house? And Aunt Sharon and the family came over and she
Yes.
invited everybody over, and you were going through a different transitional stage in your life. And I just, at that point, to see you there and to see you now,
Man.
God bless you, sister. Like, for real. Like, from the bottom of my heart, God bless you. Please, Tara, keep doing your thing for the community. Because not only women need to hear your story, but also people, men, kids, the whole shebang. Everybody needs to hear who you are, what you came from, and where you're going. Okay?
Thank you
So
so much.
I would love for my people here at Villa Cooler, we can pull up on you at Business I Believe In on another show. When you guys get the space together, let me know. We'll pull up on you guys and we'll highlight Luminous at your location, okay?
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, we just want to say thank you for coming out. We enjoyed you on
Thank you
Family
so
First. Kids, y'all have anything that y'all want to say to Tara?
What I have to say is we really thank you for being here today. We love to ask you these questions, and we love for you to be here again.
Wow. Give me a hug. Oh my God.
For sure. Angel?
Thank you for being proud of yourself and giving people your book and appreciating you in every way.
Thank you, Angel.
Cameron, Angel, before we go, first of all, you guys, I want to say y'all can catch us every Wednesday at 9 o'clock on Villa Cooler Radio. After Wednesday, it'll be on our Fab TV, the show. It'll be on our YouTube page. But next week, we have Awesome Artists. And on Awesome Artists, I have Kobe Savage. Great artist from Texas, you guys. He has an amazing story about his artistry. You'll catch him Wednesday next week at 9. Before we go, Cam, Angel, which one of y'all want to say the prayer? Angel? Okay, cool. All right, let's join hands if you can. And Angel, go ahead and take us out, sweetie.
Thank you, Jesus, Lord, for being here today. Thank you for having food, water, and shelter. If other people don't have it, you can bless them with everything.
Yes, Lord. Amen.
Bless Lord, bless God, and bless
Jesus.
everyone, and amen.
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 All right, you guys, that's it for the show. She said enough with the prayer. Tara Fuller in the building. We got the Carters, Villa Cooler. This is Fab TV. Family First. Go get it.
Go get it.
My family first, they the why I started. Pain, passion, poetry, awesome artists. If your business I believe in, pull up on me. If God has blessed your life, give your true testimony.